Hey guys, it's Miranda here coming at you today with some skincare empties. Not all my empties, but I just want to focus on skincare because I do have really sensitive skin and it is really dry most of the time. So one thing I want to talk to you about today is my basically nighttime skincare routine and those empties. I just want to tell you a little bit about my skin. It is really dry everywhere, except for right here in my T-zone. This time of year it's not super oily, but it does get really oily in the summer right through my T-zone. I also have acne prone skin. I have a little breakout right now, but as I've gotten a little older I have been able to control it more, but hormonal acne is just something that I deal with on a regular basis. So I'm going to start out with cleansing my skin. Now, I don't have any empties right now for cleansing, but I do for exfoliating. So I have this one. This is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Skin Brightening Daily Scrub. And honestly, I really did not like this product. I like a scrub that's just a little bit more abrasive than this. This has hardly anything in it, and I just really didn't like it. I do like something a little bit more abrasive, I will tell you that. And this just really wasn't giving it to me. So I ended up just starting to use this on my chest just to get rid of it. And it took me a long time to get through it because I just wasn't loving it. So this one I won't repurchase. The next scrub item that I have here is the Lush Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. I mostly use this on my face and chest. I did really like it. I have to tell you, I did really like it. I guess I could have gotten one more use out of it, but I just didn't. Lazy me. I guess I forgot. I did really like it, but for the price, I probably will not repurchase it again. However, if somebody gave one to me for free, I would definitely use the crap out of it. So this, I would repurchase if I could afford to. Now, the other one is my nightly makeup cleansing wipes. I probably have like 6 of these in empties because they were on sale once and I just bought a bunch of them. This one isn't quite empty yet, but I accidentally threw away the other package, so I figured it was fair to show you because I did have an empty of it. They're kind of moisturizing. They're not my favorite, but they do stay, I'm going to use the word moist, for a long time. And I do like that because they have this closure on them. And I've kind of learned that I really prefer a wipe with this kind of closure, so I'm trying to find some others like that because they do last longer if they're not getting air to them. They're not bad. They really aren't. I do like them. I'm not in love with them, so it's not like this is the only brand I'll ever buy in the future, but I would buy them again. So there's that. This next one, I used all of them. This is the OxiClean Daily Defense. I always buy mine at Big Lots. I guess I took the tag off. I love these. They aren't too harsh for me to use at night, and they do exfoliate your skin a little bit. Not a ton, but just a little bit. So I usually use them right along my jawline here because that's where I'm most acne prone, is right around my jaw. Use my jaw and my forehead, and that's usually it for these. But yeah, this is probably I've gone through several of these. And I need to go buy a new one, and I forgot today when I actually went to Big Lots. Go. Good job, Miranda, right? Next, since we're talking about acne, this is the Burt's Bee Blemish Stick. This one isn't out, but this is my 3rd one of these, so I also thought it was fair to show it because I basically accidentally threw out the other one also. It's one of those cleaning out going, oh, this is empty. Month later, I forgot that I had thrown it away. This one has a terrible smell. It is awful. It smells awful, but it works really well. It's an herbal blemish stick. That's probably where the smell comes from. But once it dries, you smell it for maybe 5 minutes and then the smell is gone. So it is tolerable. The next empty that I have is a oil. And this is the Mitchell and Peach Flora #1. And this was not bad. However, it's a more dry oil. So I felt like I had to use a lot of product to get the effect that I was looking for, to really nourish and moisturize my skin. Even the directions say use 2 to 3 drops into skin. It required way more than that. I did get this from an Ipsy bag, but I have held on to it because I wanted to basically, at first I was like, I'll look and see how much it is, and for what the price is for the full size, I just wasn't loving it. But if you're looking for a drier oil for the summer, this was great for me during summer. But with this one, it did definitely require a heavy cream over it. The next oil that I got, actually in Canada, and you can buy it online, it's Silk Road Nourishing Dew Organic Moisturizer. This is a really great oil. It comes in like 3 different sizes. It's actually not that pricey for what it is. It smelled really good, but it was a super light scent. I can't even describe it to you. But this was it wasn't dry at all. It was a really great oil. It didn't require a lot to get what I needed from it. Like I said, it comes in lots of different sizes, and I probably will reorder this in the future. I'm trying out a few different kind of approaches to using oil, but this one is really good and really pretty affordable. And also they have some really great tea there too. So if you're on their website, go ahead and order some tea because it's pretty delicious. Next I'm going to talk about some nighttime moisturizers. I'm going to start with the most recent one that I finished up. And I actually have another one of these that I'm working on right now. This is the Boots No. 7 Beautiful Skin Night Cream. Dry, very dry. I love this night cream. I really do. It doesn't feel like you need a ton of it to really moisturize your skin. This is actually one of my favorites to use. Because I do have super dry skin, I always feel like with regular night creams that I'm using way more than I need to. But this one really does help me use less product. This is the Burt's Bees Sensitive Night Cream. Oh, yes, and I would repurchase this in the future. This is the Burt's Bees. This is their Sensitive Night Cream. I really liked this, but I felt like I was having to use a lot of product to get the level of moisture that I needed. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this, but if it came in a kit or something, I would definitely use it still. The last, like, real night cream that I'm going to talk about is also another Boots. This is the Botanics Age Defense Replenishing Night Cream. And I did really like this one too, but it kind of has the same problem for me as the Burt's Bees one. It just wasn't as moisturizing as I needed it to be in the super dry months here. So I would use this again probably in the summer, so I would probably repurchase this for a summertime moisturizer at night. And my last product is one of those it's a body lotion, but I love using it on my face. This is literally, I think this is the 3rd one that my husband and I have gone through. We both love this, and we have another one already going. This is the Olay Quench Quench Body Lotion Ultra Moisture. And I use this at night over a really conditioning oil. And I've been scraping the bottom of this so you can kind of see there's still a little bit on here, but I've been trying to just use every last drop of this because I love it so much. But I use this on my face over a really moisturizing oil just to kind of seal it in and give me a little bit extra moisture on those times where I don't really need a night cream because the oil is just so moisturizing. And I also like to use this as my moisturizer in the morning before I put on my makeup. It's really lightweight, it doesn't have a scent, I've never had a problem breaking out with this, and I have really sensitive skin. So for me to use a body lotion on my face says a lot about the quality of this lotion. And my husband loves it too. He uses it on his face, his whole body, and you know, we both have been using this for at least a couple years now. Ooh, I almost forgot. It takes so long to use one of these. I only use these at night. This is the Nivea Lip Butter. This was my 2nd one. Actually, it was my 3rd, but I lost it, so I'm only counting it as my 2nd one. And right now I'm using the Rose Raspberry, which I really like too. I like to just use these at night. Yeah. Empty! That hardly ever happens because I usually lose it before I get to this point. But this is the Caramel Cream Kiss. I always use this every night, just really pack it on my lips before I go to bed. And I love this because in the morning I can still rub my lips together and there's still a little bit on there. So it's not like as thick and creamy as it was when I went to bed, but it's still a little bit on there. And when I have a little bit left over on my fingers, I actually like to use this right in the corners of my nose just to get rid of the remnants on my fingers. But this is a spot in the winter for me that gets really dry. So this helps with that area too. And I love these. I keep hearing about the more expensive Rose one. I think it's a Dior one. But because this is so great and they have a rose scent, I just can't bring myself to buy it and try it because I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. So yeah, that's the last one. I would definitely rebuy this. I buy this for everyone. I bought it for my mom last year as a stocking stuffer, but I love these, and they're not super expensive, so if you do lose it, it's not as big a deal. But yeah, so I would definitely repurchase this. That's all for my skincare empties. If you have any suggestions or things that I could try from the drugstore that are easy to find, definitely put them down below because I'm always looking for new stuff to try. And if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more things from me.